Good evening, everybody. We're in Marylebone in London for the book launch of Lara Maiklem, that is London Mudlark on Facebook. Her book called Mudlarking at Daunt Books. Here we are outside Daunt Books, and they've got a lovely window display for Lara's book. So I'm going to buy a copy this evening and give it a review for my channel.
That's the River Thames.
Yes, I've got the River Thames as well.
Yeah, she was like,
Busy.
I don't like getting dirty. I'm very sensitive to smells. Yes. But my argument to her when we were deciding whether or not to buy this book was that this is not a how-to guide. It's not telling people how to go mudlarking. It's about transporting its readers to the river and revealing its wonders to them. And Lara is the most wonderful guide. In Mudlarking, we discover that the Thames is the greatest archaeological site in the world, full of discarded objects of normal Londoners. There are wedding rings, ancient coins, hair combs, and what Laura can't tell you about a Victorian pin isn't worth knowing. Mudlarking, it ultimately shows us that history is right at our feet on London's foreshore. The reception for the book has been glowing. The Sunday Times called it enchanting. The Guardian wrote that Maiklem is more like a time traveler. It is above all her wisdom that makes Lara Maiklem such restful company. I'm glad you laughed at that, because I also secretly laughed at that. Yeah, okay. I thought I'd start there. Literary Review called it a lovely, lyrical, gently meandering book filled with fascinating diversions and detail. Haley Rubenholt. Hallie. I am American.
brilliant.
Your name is weird. Called it. Said the Mudlarking is a flowing river of human stories, beautiful, wondrous, and eternal. Tracy Borman said it was one of the best books I've read in years, and my personal favorite was Ian Mortimer, who said, "Whoever buys it is blessed." I love the fact that Maiklem makes herself the center of this huge, timeless, endless story that reaches from the distant past and flows past all our consciousness out to a place far beyond the reach of the estuary. Lara is such a natural writer. Every page just tingles with her imagination. It is a love letter to life itself. I honestly think that's the best review of any book I've ever seen. It's incredible. And I am thrilled to let you know that Mudlarking is officially a Sunday Times bestseller. Congratulations, Lara. May your curiosity inspire everyone to look at our city as the great historical marvel that it is.
Thank you very much, Alexis. I'm going to keep this short. And
Actually, Alexi.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. First of all, thank you everybody for coming. It's a brilliant turn-up. Thank you so much. 3.5 years ago, my finger was hovering over the little bin image on a Facebook Messenger from a message sent by my wonderful agent, Sarah, asking if I was interested in writing a book on mudlarking. I'd been keeping a Facebook page since 2012, and she thought there was a good book in it. And I never wanted to write a book, and I was just going to get rid of that message, but curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to contact her and go and talk to her. And one thing led to another, and I have been very blessed to be able to write about something I feel incredibly passionate about. I've actually enjoyed writing this book. I've really enjoyed it. I have had the good fortune of having an incredible agent. Sarah, thank you. And Ellie, who can't be here from United. And the most wonderful publisher. I couldn't have asked for a better publisher, Bloomsbury. You have supported me all along these 3 years, and they have at times been tough to keep going. But I really hit the target with Bloomsbury. Alexandra Pringle, who's not here, she's on holiday, for her Spotting Its Potential. Lexis again. Lexi. Lexis. Her expert guiding hand throughout, and for her patience, because at times I think it probably was a little bit tested. Anna, I'm not sure if she's here. Thank you so much for just getting it and getting me, and for all your help. My amazing publicity team, you've probably seen me everywhere recently, and it's all down to them. That is Emma and Janista, who's also on holiday camping in Wales. I hope it's not raining. And more recently, Ella. Thank you very much. You're doing an incredible job. Keep it up, guys. Most importantly, I want to say a really big thank you to my funny, beautiful, fabulous little family. My wife Sarah, and the twins Edie and Bo. Thank you for the endless cups of tea. Thank you for sneaking past my room and keeping quiet for 3 years. For putting up with my constant wittering about the book. For enduring the lows, and now for enjoying the highs with me. So that's really all I've got to say. Thank you, everybody, and may it sell lots of copies.
Well, that was a lovely evening. I'm very happy to get my book signed by Lara, and even more honoured to get my name in the book as well. Mudlark and pottery specialist. What more could you aspire to? So now I look forward to reading it. Back home now, and I read a chapter of Lara's lovely book on the train, and just to reinforce what her publisher said at the book launch, I would say this is not a finds identification book. This is not a how-to mudlark book, but if you want to experience what someone feels when they're mudlarking, if you want to feel like you've been on the foreshore and you've walked a couple of miles down the River Thames, then I would recommend this book. It is beautifully written, and it is a definite plus to have it in your mudlarking library, or for anyone who's got any interest in London or London's history, or if you just want a really good read, then I would recommend this book 100%.